Hello, welcome to Pilates again. So let's think about our posture, remember how to control the movements and breathe with it. So nice and controlled, smooth movements. Make sure nothing's painful. If it is sore, just rest during that time or stretch and wait till you're on to the next exercises. Right, as always, we'll start with body setting. So get your feet together in the centre of the mat. Bring your toes out and your heels to meet. That's our starting position. There's 3 points of contact with the ground, our big toe, heel and little toe. So start by pressing your big toe into the mat. Add in the pressure through the heel and add in the pressure through the little toe. And just feel your arch open up as you press through the little toe. Nice soft knee, so no big bend, no hyperextension, just a nice soft knee. Onto the pelvis, we're just going to do a few pelvic tilts. So put your hands onto your pelvis, we're just going to tilt it forward by sticking your bottom out and tuck it back under, keeping this upper body really nice and still. It's just through here you're tilting that pelvis forward and back. Try and find the middle ground and engage through your abdominal muscles to hold it there. Just going to add in that pelvic floor, so feel like we're lifting up that floor of the pelvis, zipping all the way from our bottom all the way to our belly button, just lifting it up. Lastly, opening up through the collarbone, so think like you've got a nice smiling face all the way to the tips of the shoulders, and then lengthening through the spine all the way from the tailbone to the crown of your head. Feel like you're really lengthening through that neck. Someone's pulling you up from the crown of your head, growing you really nice and tall. Alright, let's get started then. So we're going to start with toy soldier today. So palms facing each other, lift one arm up into the air and the opposite leg come up onto the toe, and we're just going to switch through there. So rolling over that big toe, bending that knee forward and reaching up really high with the fingers. Keeping your trunk really nice and still, looking forward with that long neck, nice open collarbones, and let's just focus on the breathing. Good, just nice slow controlled breaths as we're reaching with our fingers and just rolling over onto those big toes. Good, you're just going to pause at the next one, and we're going to bring that knee up, and we're going to switch to doing high knee to kicking our legs straight behind us. So knee up, legs straight behind us, but keeping our abs really nice and on so that we're not arching that lower back. Engage through your abdominals, squeeze through that bottom to lengthen the leg behind you, point your toe and reach. Again, looking straight forward, keeping control of your trunk. Nice, slow, controlled breath. Good, on the next one we're going to hold the knee up and we're just going to pulse it there. Really good, and we're going to switch behind and we're just going to pulse it behind us. Nice controlled breath, up again and pulse there. And switch behind and pulse. Good, back to two legs. Bring the opposite knee up and the opposite arm, and we're going to go again. So point behind, drive the knee up. Nice controlled balance, really reaching with the fingers, reaching that knee up high, pointing the big toe behind. Let's focus on that breathing, nice controlled breathing, opening up through the collarbone. Nice long neck, growing tall. And the next one we're going to pause and pulse that knee. Good, point behind and pulse that leg. Good, drive up again and pulse. Point behind and pulse. Really good. So the next one we're going to do, you can repeat what we just did. So the knee up and the point behind. Or when you point behind, we can go into a hip hinge and go into an arabesque. So like knee up, hinge forward and up. So you can either do that or just point behind. So with me, I'm just going to hinge from the hip. I'm going to stay looking forward so my head should look down at the mat when I'm parallel with the mat. Really reaching my hands forward and behind and keeping my hips square to the mat. Nice controlled smooth movement. Remember that breathing, nice and controlled smooth movement. On the next one, hold up, pulse the knee, hinge forward. You're going to pulse the thumb to the ceiling. Good. And then the big toe to the ceiling. Good. Switch to the other side. So it's my right knee and my left arm up. I can either just push behind or I can hip hinge again. Just reaching, trying to keep my balance, keeping everything nice and square to the mat, controlling this motion. I'm really just sticking my bottom out. My knee will bend a little bit, but keeping a relatively straight leg. Really good. Control that breathing. Keep that nice, strong, straight spine. Okay, on the next one we hold up. We just pulse that knee again. Hinge down, pulse the thumb to the ceiling. Then the toe to the ceiling. And coming up. Really nice. We're just going to do a corkscrew to finish up here. So let's get our feet nice and wide. Reach up above our head. I'm going to imagine sliding down a wall. Then rotate our chest bone around. So standing up and reach. Slide down, pushing the knees over the toes. Then rotate that chest bone around. Inhale up. Exhale round. Inhale up. Exhale round. This time we're going to come up onto our toes. Sitting down and rotating. Really reach up all the way onto your toes, reaching with your fingers. Then sitting all the way down, rotating that chest bone around. One more each side. Really nice. We're going to do a spinal roll down now. I want to come onto our side, so keep our bottom tucked in, tuck our chin to our chest and roll one vertebrae down at a time. Then coming from our hips, bending our knees. And we're going to come onto our knees to start. We're going to start with a side crunch. So level 1, you start on your knees, you rock over, hand in front, you slide your foot towards your elbow and you reach out again. Level 2, lift the leg up, elbow to knee, then reaching out. Level 3, you go to a full side plank and you do elbow to knee again. So I'm going to do level 2 with you guys. So I'm going to start in kneeling. I'm going to inhale over, exhale into position, and let's go. Elbow to knee, and reach that toe and fingers away. Keeping really nice and strong through our trunk. We're just drawing that elbow all the way to the knee, then we're reaching out nice and long, pointing the toe, pointing the fingers. Remember that breathing, nice, controlled and smooth, just like your movements. Nice long neck, nice open collarbones. Make sure that elbow touches the thigh, touches the knee every time, reaching far away, touching. This time we're going to hold out, we're going to pulse up, back down and crunch. Reach, pulse and crunch. Reach, pulse and crunch. Really nice. Really get the height, really get the reach. So reach as far as you can, pulse up, then draw back in. 4 more. Really nice. Good control, smooth this movement out. 1 more. Reach wide, pulse up, in, and back to kneeling. Really nice. We're going to do straight the same on the other side. So level 1, glide the foot. Level 2 with me. Level 3, straight arm side plank. Okay. Coming up, rocking over, reaching your hand. Inhale to prepare. Exhale into position. And let's go. Elbow to knee. Reach the fingers and toes away. Then drive the elbow to knee all the way in. Really good. Get the length, reaching nice and tall. Lengthen through the neck, open through the collarbone. Keep really nice and open. Think about that breathing, really nice and controlled. Good. On the next one, hold wide, pulse up, reach, crunch in, reach wide, pulse up, crunch in. Really nice. Get that length, get that height. Reaching open all the way up and crunching back in. Really good. Make sure that hand and leg come all the way up. We've got 3 more, so crunch in. 3. Control that breathing. Last one, all the way up, crunching in, coming back. Really good. The next one we're going to do is a side plank rotation. So 3 levels again. Level 1 on your elbow and knees, just coming up. You're going to reach up high, tuck underneath, reach up again. Level 2 with me, so onto our feet this time, reaching up nice and high, tucking under and reaching up again. Level 3 on a straight arm, reaching up, tucking all the way under and up. So pick your starting level. I'm going to do level 2. So get into position, nice deep breath in, exhale up, and let's rotate. So really reach all the way under, then reach all the way up. Nice deep breath in as we go under, exhale open. Keeping that nice strong spine, long neck, squeezing through your bottom to keep your hips through. Inhale round, exhale up. Really good. 5 more. Let's control this movement. Really smooth. Remember looking forward, lengthening through that neck, opening the collarbone. 1 more. And relax down. Really nice. We're going to go straight onto the other side. So again, level 1 on your knees and elbows. Level 2 with me. Level 3, straight arm plank. Okay, so pick your level. Inhale to prepare yourself. Open your chest, lengthen your neck. Let's exhale into position. And let's go. Inhale down. Exhale round. Really good. Squeeze your bottom forward. Get the length through your spine. Make all the movements really smooth. Make sure it's not jittery at all. And just smoothing out those movements. Breathe with it. That will help it to be a bit smoother. And let's go for range. Really tuck all the way underneath. Then reach all the way open. Nice. Get that hand all the way underneath your body. Then reach all the way up. Really good. You've got 3 more. Control this movement. Last 2. Good. Last 1. Well done, really good. A lot of side work. So we've got 1 more set each side on inside lying. That's the clam and the adductor superset. So the inner thigh and your bottom muscles. And then we're going to do some on our front afterwards. Alright, so clam. Lengthen out your bottom arm and use it as a pillow. Then you've got your shoulders, hips, feet all in a nice long line. We're going to lift our feet up, draw our belly button towards our spine to engage our abdominals, and open the knee nice and high. In the rest of that, we bring the knee forward, lengthen out the bottom leg, and reach it to the ceiling. Okay, so into our starting position. Relax your head on your arm. Shoulders, hips, feet all nice aligned. Let's engage our abdominal muscles, belly button to the spine. Let's lift our feet and let's start the lovely clam. Knee to the ceiling, nice and open. Again, remember, always try and get the height with this. The higher you get the knee, the more that bottom's going to work. The more force we can get through there. Make sure you're not rotating back, so we're engaging through our abdominal muscles to keep our pelvis really nice and strong. Just opening and closing with this hip. Squeezing our feet together, squeezing our bottom together. Remember to keep breathing to relax this upper body. This neck's nice and long on our arm. Our collarbones are nice and wide. I'm taking nice deep breaths, opening up through my rib cage. but all the time focusing on keeping this knee really high, getting this bottom working. Good, we're going to hold at the top. I'm going to do 10 pulses there. 10, 9, so don't go past halfway down and reach all the way up. Good, 4 more. Open really high for this last 3. Good, give that bottom a rest. Lengthen out the bottom leg. And let's reach up. Let's get the height. See how high we're getting it. See if that's an improvement on before. See if we're getting better. Really lengthen through that big toe. Reach it up to the sky. Get that inner thigh working. Get those adductors fired up. Engaging through our abdominals. Keep it nice and strong. Relax our breathing, so we're just working that leg. Everything else is nice and relaxed. Good, let's go a little bit further, extra millimetre each height we get with the big toe, reach all the way up. Last 5, come on, reach for this last 4. 2, 1, straight back to clown, so bring the feet back, lift them up, abs on, let's open nice and high. Really good. Squeezing your bottom. Let's get the height. Keep these abs on though, so we're not rolling back through our hips. We're just squeezing that knee to the ceiling, getting his bottom fired up. Really good. Good, push yourself now. It's the last little bum one on this side. So get it all the way up. We're going to hold at the top, 10 pulses. Let's go. Let's get the height for this last 10. Come on. Push yourself. 6, 5 more. Come on. All the way up. 3. Well done. Give it a rest. Lengthen out the bottom leg. And let's get that inner thigh working now. Give that bottom a bit of a smack. Let it recover. Lengthen out that bottom leg. Really get this inner thigh switched on. Nice deep breaths. Make sure we're expanding through our rib cage. Relaxing our upper body. We're just reaching with that big toe. Get the height all the way to the ceiling. Really good. We're going to go for 5 more. Come on, height for this last 4, 3, and relax. Really good. Right, onto the other side, exactly the same. Clam and adductor work. So we're going to lengthen out this arm and use it as a pillow. Let's get our head, shoulders, hips, feet all in a nice line. Draw our belly button towards our spine, get our abdominals on. Lift our feet up and ready. Let's go, knee to the ceiling. Open it nice and wide straight away. Squeeze the feet together, squeeze that bottom together. Open it nice and high. Relax that breathing, expanding through the chest, getting it out all the way to the bottom of our lungs. Good. Really reaching for height with this knee. Let's get this bottom fired up straight away. Let's get the work on. Good. Okay, let's hold up and 10 pulses there. Keep strong and controlled through your abs. Just reaching for height for this last 5. Keep the knee high. 2, 1. Bring that knee forward. Lengthen out the bottom leg. Let's get that inner thigh fired up. Reaching all the way to the ceiling. Point through that big toe. Get those adductors working. Really nice. Make sure we've got our abs on as well, so we're not squashing our side down into the mat. This should stay really nice and strong. It's just our bottom leg that should be moving up and down. And every time getting a little bit further, getting that height, reaching all the way up. Pointing that toe, getting all the way up to the ceiling. Really nice. Last 5. Height for 3. Come on, 2, 1. Nice. Straight back to the clown. Bring our feet up. Strong through our abs. Let's open nice and wide. Last one on the side. So come on, let's really get that bottom working. Reach all the way. Get the knee all the way to the ceiling. Remember those nice deep breaths to relax our upper body. Keep our collarbones open. Keep our neck nice and long. Just keep expanding through those ribs. Good. Hold at the top. 10 pulses with the leg. Come on, reach that knee to the sky. Let's get it burning. 5 more. Really reach. 3. Really well done. Knee forward. Lengthen out the bottom leg. Last bit on this inner thigh. Come on, how high can we get it? Really reach all the way to the ceiling. Come on, get that height. Point that big toe, lift it nice and high. Engage through those abs so we're not squashing our side. Really good. Good, I can feel mine working. We're going to go for another 5. Come on, last height for 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. Really well done. Good work through there. Right, we're going to do one in sitting now before we go on to our fronts. So this is going to be the one leg stretch. So you can either do it with your legs down on the ground, you can make your knees a little bit wider if you need space for your bump. And all we're going to do is palms facing each other. If your feet are on the ground, you just extend one leg, foot back down again. Okay, if you want to do it a little bit harder, you lift those feet up and you're just going to straighten one leg and alternate. You can do a double leg stretch, which is when you straighten both out together. So level 1, feet down on the ground, straighten one and the next. Level 2, feet up, straighten one and the next. Level 3 is a double leg stretch. Okay, I'm going to do level 2 with you guys, so just that single leg stretch. So when you're ready, into position, chest nice and high, hips nice and forward. Level 1, keep your feet on the ground. Level 2 and 3 with me, with the feet up, palms facing each other. Nice deep breath in, keeping that chest high. And just alternating, pointing one toe and the next, really straightening out that leg, keeping control. Reach nice and long with that toe. Keep nice and high with the chest, looking forward, nice long neck. Palms facing each other. Keep that chest bone high, that tilt forward of the pelvis. Okay, hold out the straightening. We're just going to reach overhead, back down. Keep that nice straight leg. And bend back in. Straighten the other leg. And again, reach overhead. Keep that nice lengthen through the leg. Good, back to alternating. Stretch one leg, stretch the next. Really good. Point that toe away. Okay, last one. Hold, reach and down. Keep nice and high. Good, switch to the other side. Reach and down. Good, and relax. Really nice. We're going to come onto our fronts now. And we're going to do a one leg kick. So 3 levels to this. Level 1, hands underneath your shoulders, knees underneath your hips. Make sure your chest is lifted away from your hands so it's nice and high, and a long neck. So we're just going to push our heel to the ceiling, then our toe, keeping our back really nice and strong, just pushing heel, then toe. Level 2, lift your knees just off the ground, and exactly the same, heel, toe. Level 3, into a straight arm plank, and again push the heel, then the toe. I'm going to do level 1 with you guys. So hands underneath my shoulders, knees underneath my hips. Let's choose your level. Inhale to prepare to lift that chest away, lengthen through the neck, engage through those abdominals, drawing the belly button to the spine, and let's go. Heel, toe, keeping that hips square to the mat, and we're really going for height, getting the heel all the way through the air, then pushing the toe all the way through to the ceiling. Make sure we're drawing our belly button to our spine so we're not arching that lower back. It's all coming from the hip. Really squeezing the heel nice and high, and the toe nice and high. Getting the height of the hip without arching that lower back. Nice controlled breathing. Keeping that chest really nice and high, away from the hands so it's not dropping through your arms. And really squeezing that bottom, getting the height through the heel, through the toe. We've got 10 more. Good, come on, let's go for height. 8, 7, come on, really get the height, this last few. 5, let's really reach, come on. 3, 2, feel the burn. 1, and relax down, really good, well done. We're going to the next side, so same again, level 1 with me. Level 2, knees up. Level 3, straight arm plank. All the same movements. Okay, let's inhale to prepare. Lift that chest, lengthen the neck, engage through our abdominals, and let's go. Exhale out, heel, toe. And again, let's go for height. The higher you get it, the more that backside is going to work. I'm really thinking about drawing my belly button towards my spine to protect that lower back. Engage through those abdominals. I'm just squeezing through my bottom of my hamstrings to get the height through that heel and toe. Nice, smooth, controlled breathing. Just really reaching for height with that heel and toe. Really nice. Don't let anyone be lazy. Reach every time you push up. Go for the height. Really good. 10 more. Come on, it's the last 10. Really reach. 8, 7. Come on, come with me. Let's get the height. 5. Come on, keep everything controlled. Last 3, 2, 1. And relax down. Really good work. We've just got one left, which is toy soldier plank, and then we're going to do some stretching. Okay, so toy soldier plank. Level 1, you're in the position I am in now. Just going to reach overhead and then swing it through to behind you. Level 2, you hinge on your knees. So head, shoulders and hips and knees all in one nice one line. And again, swinging through toy soldier arm. Lastly, level 3, into a straight arm plank. And again, nice toy soldier arm. I'm going to do level 2, so my knees are on the ground. So pick your starting level. Inhale to lift that chest, lengthen the neck. Squeeze through the glutes and the abs. And exhale, let's go. Remember the breathing with this. Breathing through your nose. And relaxing and controlling. Keep your hips square to the mat. No shifting, no rotation. Draw that belly button towards the spine to get those abs on. Squeeze your bottom to hold your position. Keep that chest nice and high, looking straight down at the mat to keep a nice long neck. Reaching that thumb all the way up and the little finger all the way up. Both ways. Really nice. Control that breathing. This is the last exercise before stretching. So push yourself. Last 5. Last 3. Control. Nice. Hands down. We're just going to switch to the other side. So no rest. So level 1, hands and knees. Level 2 with me, hinging from the knees. Level 3, straight arm plank. Inhale to prepare, lift our chest, lengthen our neck, engage our abs. Exhale, let's go. Make sure no shifting, no rotation. Looking straight down at the mat. Keeping those collarbones nice, wide and open, away from the mat. Keeping that belly button drawn in towards that spine to work our abs, squeezing our bottom to hold us there. Really reaching with this arm, thumb to the ceiling, little finger to the ceiling. Really swinging it all the way through, getting the range, controlling this motion. Don't let your chest drop towards the mat, keep it nice and high. Good, we've got 10 more. Really control this last 8, reach for this last 7, come on, thumb, finger. Last 5, let's control smooth movements. Control that breathing. 2, 1, and sitting back. Really nice, well done. Really good work. So we're just going to do a couple of stretches to finish. So the first one is the pigeon. So walking out again, and you're going to step that right foot towards your left hand. So you try and get a nice straight shin. Keep your chest nice and high to keep your bump clear of your leg. Up onto your hands, and you're just pushing this hip towards the foot. Nice slow deep breath. Let's relax our breath rate. And as you breathe out, just pushing that hip towards that foot a little bit. Just relaxing that breath rate, it's really good. Nice. One more deep breath. Good. Tuck the back toe under. Step that leg back. Take your left foot towards your right hand. Keep that chest nice and high. Hands there to support you. And again, just slow deep breaths. Bringing that heart rate down. Relax your shoulders away from your ears. And as you exhale, just push that hip towards the foot. Good, really nice, slow, controlled breathing. Just holding and pushing into that stretch. Keep that chest bone high, looking forward. 2 more breaths, really control, just gently push into the stretch. 1 more. Really good. Coming into a nice comfortable V-sit now. So whatever's comfortable for you, whilst you can keep that chest nice and high. We're going to take the back of the forearm, lay it on the inside of our leg and just drop our top arm over. Just stretching out this side. And again, nice slow deep breath, and every time you exhale, just make this hand go even heavier, drop a little bit further down. Really nice. Just want to say a massive thanks to all of you that are continually donating to the Just Giving page. It's really appreciated, and I'm sure the London Air Ambulance are using it wisely and helping a lot of people at the moment. Okay, take the back of the other forearm inside your leg, reaching over, and again, nice deep breath, and just relaxing into the stretch. Heavy arm, let the weight drop towards your leg, opening up through this side. One more breath. Good, let's place our feet together and we'll do a spinal roll up. So gently straighten your legs, tuck your bottom under, and roll one vertebrae up at a time. Big shoulder roll back. Deep breath in and out. One more. Really well done again today. See you again on Thursday. Bye bye.